Good day, boss.
Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another AFK Journey video. And today we're going to focus on the marksman that is known as Odie. So Odie is a fantastic mauler unit and honestly one of the best PvE units all around, from early all the way to the late game. You can see here I only got him in Legendary Plus and I've got other multiple units at Mythic Plus. However, Odie is definitely my next project as he is so good. Let's take a look at the skills, okay, and what makes him really broken against PvE content especially. The ultimate essentially fires a corrosive dart that does poison damage. So it's got its initial burst of damage, and then further after that, poison damage every second until the target is dead. And it cannot be dispelled. You also gain energy when a poisoned enemy is defeated. So a lot of times if you're finishing up a low HP level unit, you can just keep firing the ultimate in PvE stages. But of course for boss stages it's going to be different. However, for boss stages, that means you're going to have the poison on the boss every single time after you ult, right? Because you're gonna just basically have the poison, and the boss, until he's defeated, the poison will just keep on ticking. And it's got a triple tap as the first skill, which is 60% damage to an enemy 3 times, so 180% base level. And the attacks from this skills are considered normal attacks because normal attacks do matter with the further passive synergies between Odie's normal attacks and the passives. So taking a look at the Venom Surge, when Odie launches normal attacks to the nearest poison target in priority, if the normal attack hits a poison enemy, so poison enemy for example from the corrosive dart, then the base damage of the poison dart is permanently increased by 25%, up to 20%. So we basically have a stacking buff on the damage of the poison dart. So you can see why this matters, because the 3 attacks, it's a normal attack and it instantly get 25, 25, 25, and on top of that you launch a corrosive dart. And throughout the boss fight, you're going to just have so many more poison Venom Surge stacks coming out, boosting your poison darts and damage. The next one, Hero Focus, increases your attack speed during the battle, which is also nice. And starting in Mythic Plus, Odie gets ridiculous. Now, Odie will immediately defeat poison enemies, so those that are affected by the dart of the ultimate, when HP falls below a certain limit, which is 5.2 times of the base damage dealt by poison dart per second. So each time an enemy poison hero is defeated, and the limit increases. So this is really strong, because a lot of times if you're ulting and you just pick off the enemy, not only do you get the additional energy from this passive right here, right, you also will be able to increase the upper limit of the poison dart as well, and immediately defeating the next unit that falls below the limit of the poison dart base damage. So this can snowball crazily, and even works on bosses as well, which means that as you stack up the venom stacks, your poison dart damage goes up, and then the Heart Crusher's threshold for instant killing the boss also goes up. So this is super good. And also then when you unlock Odie at Supreme Plus, when you triple tap it's a poison target, the damage is increased 1.5 times by the poison dart's damage dealt per second, and again everything gets amplified. So there's a lot of synergy. You can see how if Odie is not threatened, the damage you're gonna put out is so crazy. And of course we've got Longaze, the Primal Lord here, and we can just take him to the test if we use this team, which I've showcased previously on my Primal Lord guide. You can see that we've got Odie in the back, gonna get swapped by Rainier, even though technically we don't have to, but it's not bad positioning. And we've got Smokey as the solo sustainer, and then we've got Thorin linked up with Merly, who's gonna do again single target damage. We can do output a lot of damage coming out. So let's take a look at how well this team can do, and pay attention to Odie, who's just going to be teleported to the back. So we're in the range, we're going to get a haste, we're going to get the heal coming out, and look at just how much Odie is going to be able to shoot and do. So during the transformation, of course, the dodge effect and the unaffected aspect coming out is going to be very annoying, but it's okay because Odie is just shooting non-stop. And hopefully we break our last record, which is almost 6.2 million. And if you can see, the poison ticks from the purple damage, basically the poison ticks coming out is doing so much to the Primal Lord. And we will able to see the damage chart at the very end, you get to see how much Odie is simply outputting for the rest of the in comparison to the rest of the team. And this poison dart honestly is just doing work. Even though Odie for me is only legendary plus versus everyone else in this is going to be supreme plus, and Rainier I'm working towards getting mythical plus for Rainier, but not quite. So hopefully my next few target is going to be Odie, Rainier, and our healer does unfortunately fall, but we are still able to hopefully get one more. Oh, we didn't get another ult off of Odie, but that's alright. We got 6.5 million this time, and within the top 100 ranks of server 1, the mega low server, and taking a look at how much Odie was able to do. And also Merrily, my Merrily Supreme Plus, guys, this is legendary plus Odie without the instant kill and without the supreme plus. So no mythic plus, no supreme plus versus a supreme not supreme plus quite yet, versus a supreme Merrily. So yeah, this is quite a big difference, but look at the damage it was able to do. So super impressive, and Odie honestly one of the best PvE unit in the entire game from early to late game, and also viable in PvP as well, but maybe perhaps showcase that in another time. But anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here. This Odie is absolutely a super strong unit, and I'm going to start pulling copies for Odie, and hopefully you get lucky as well. Make sure you update your wish list, you update your epic pool to reflect that, and hopefully you'll be pulling multiple copies of Odie. So you can see here that I don't have Odie in here because he is not I am focused on Shakira at the moment. But for the wish list in here, we will put Odie. Odie is not in the S level, it's in the A level. So we'll put him back, he's on there. And of course, we want S levels here, so that's why Odie is not, is technically not in there. Anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.